now joined by one of Aaron Rodgers' favorite targets. Check this out. Last year, my man averaged 17.4 yards a catch. He is a friend of the show. Matter of fact, he's like family. One of the best young wide receivers in the game. Please give it up for Marquez Valdes-Scantling. What's up? Oh, what's up? Who you got with you, man?
Ace wanted to come in and say what's up to Good Morning Football. So here he is.
Who this Ace, you said?
Ace Boogie.
Okay, shout out to Ace Boogie, beautiful dog. Hey, keep the dog right there. As long as it's gonna behave, go ahead and keep the dog right there. It's gonna make the show. We're trying to win this Emmy, bro. All right, so listen, Marquez, this offseason has been wild to say the least. So how have you been able to keep your focus, stay sharp? What have you been doing at home to keep busy? I do see a keyboard right behind you too.
Yeah, man. So I picked up trying to learn how to play the keyboard. I learned some piano. Play a lot of video games. Did some working out. Did a lot of cooking as well. You know, I've been cooking a lot. Just trying to stay busy, trying to stay sane throughout this crazy time.
That's why you got Ace Boogie. That's the happiest looking dog I've ever seen. Ace Boogie. Incredible.
Yeah, man.
Marquez, you mentioned video games. There's people who like video games, and then there's you, my friend. You not only like them, you're an advocate for them. In fact, last time you joined us on the show, you stopped down the interview back when we were in studio to deliver a very important public service announcement. Let's take a look back.
Ladies, listen, video games is not a hobby. It's a lifestyle, and I need you guys to understand that because I play video games, and any girl that I'm going to be with has to understand that.
Preach.
Period, point blank. I'm going to play video games.
Hallelujah.
All right. That was almost exactly 1 year ago. Now, video games, their role maybe in our lives changed a little bit, Marquez. Do you want to update that message to the ladies? Do you stand by it? What's the state of the nation right now with your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, it still holds true. I've actually been playing a lot more. Been playing competitively, too. So, you know, that still holds true 100% to this day.
I mean, I learned a valuable lesson that day in studio, so I appreciate that. Marquez, we love having you on the show. I'm a little bit distracted by the absolute cuteness of your dog. I'm very jealous of you right now, but I want to keep talking about video games. Madden, of course, released some ratings. Your boy Aaron Rodgers had an 89. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's pure disrespect at this point. You know, I don't understand how you can even not put him in 97 or better. You know, I don't. What did he do wrong? You know, at this point. So, yeah, I would never understand the Madden ratings, but it's not for me to decide. You know, he's gonna go out and keep being the greatest quarterback ever. So, it is what it is.
Speaking of your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, so much was made about the Packers drafting Jordan Love and what Aaron Rodgers' reaction would be. David Bakhtiari saying he was going to be on fire this year, Rodgers, that is. Have you noticed any change in him or any reaction on his end that would lead you to believe the same?
I mean, with this whole Corona thing, we haven't been able to get around one another. You know, him being in California, me being in Florida, just the whole offseason has been different. So I haven't been around him, but you know, Aaron's going to be Aaron. You know, I don't think them drafting a quarterback is going to light fuel under him. You know, he knows what he can do, and they're not looking to replace him this year, next year. He's going to play football as long as he wants to play. And our GM, his whole thing about drafting a quarterback was never pass up on, you know, a talent like Jordan Love. You know, same thing when Aaron was getting drafted, same kind of concept, like never pass up on a talent like that.
100%. Let me just say this before I ask my question. To all you animal lovers out there, if your pet doesn't appreciate you like Ace Boogie does Marquez, then you have the wrong type of relationship. That is the life right there that Ace Boogie is living. But I need to ask you about Jordan Love. Obviously, it's a unique situation, right? He's coming in as the heir apparent to one of the most popular players in the league. I know you haven't seen much of him because you guys haven't been able to work out together like a usual summer. But what stood out to you about him or even just the situation of him being drafted so early?
I mean, it's just his arm talent. You know, there's not many guys who can throw the football the way he does. So just being able to get a guy like that, you know, is always good. And then him being able to come in and learn under one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game, you know, I think he's going to have a great career when his time is to go. So just being able to have a guy like Aaron and have the talent that you have, because Aaron had the same type of talent when he was coming out of college. So just having that and having great guys around you to, show you the ropes, I think he's going to be just fine.
We will be watching. Meanwhile, Marquez Madden just tweeted that Ace Boogie has a 99 awareness rating. So he's already way up there and we're supporting Ace Boogie in all his ventures. Lastly, we support you too, of course. Marquez, we wanted to give you the floor for a second. In the wake of your public service announcement to the ladies about video gaming, is there anything else on your mind that you would like to get out to an international audience here on Good Morning Football? Any thoughts that you have right now? The floor is yours. Take your time.
I mean, obviously, with the world that we're living in, Black Lives Matter, and that's something that's always going to hold true, especially with, how we're being treated, so just being able to understand that, I wish that everyone got to live the experiences that we live as athletes, because you get to meet all these different people, from all over the world and, all over the country with, different backgrounds who, aren't like your skin color, and that we all can become, brothers, through the sport of football. And so just having that background, it makes it just impossible for, us to ever be racist because of, who we can meet, best friends are, white and, just different races. And so just having that background, it makes it, hard for everybody to see, what's going on, because my experiences haven't been like that, necessarily. Yeah, I've experienced a lot of racism and different things, but when I'm in the football field or in the locker room, I don't experience anything like that.
Well said. The conversation continues, and I'm sure it will in your locker room, where you do have the support of your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who has been both vocal and I'm sure wants to listen and have those conversations with you and the rest of your teammates. I like your off-white collar, by the way, on your dog, who I love and want him to come back all the time. You have a Skills Academy coming up. Tell us about the Skills Academy.
Yeah, so basically I partnered with this company called Learn Elite, and it's to give, the younger youth some insight on how to play the game of wide receiver, something that I wish I would have had when I was growing up, and when I was in high school or in college, just the basic necessities of, learning the game of football, so I've been able to partner with them and start my online academy to go out and teach people just how to play wide receiver. And I think it's great, especially with, the time now with everything being online and virtual. You can't get on, you go out and practice hands-on like you used to be able to, 6-7 months ago. So just being able to, give them some free game, on it, it's going to be fun.
Marquez, we appreciate you joining us, man. Thank you so much. Next time we have you on, you got to play the piano for us, though, bro. That's a challenge.
Bet. I can definitely do that.